Welcome to the SPSS tutorial video on comparing group means, controlling for other variables, commonly known as analysis of covariance or ancova. As with other videos, we'll be using the therapy dataset and we'll be examining group differences between therapy types on the outcome of depression at time 2. And in this case, we'll be controlling for, or using as a covariate, the variable of optimism. To run an ancova, we go to Analyze, General Linear Model, and Univariate. We select over our dependent variable first, in this case depression at time 2. Our fixed factor means our group variable, in this case it's our therapy type. And our covariate, the variable we want to control for in this analysis, will be optimism. Now, one option that's often used for ancova under the Options tab is this estimated marginal means. This will estimate the means of each therapy type after controlling for optimism. So we'll select over therapy type, ask it to compare the main effects. We may also look for other data such as descriptive statistics or estimates effect size, as discussed in your class. We'll hit continue, and we will hit OK to run this analysis. The first that appears in our output is the number of people in each group in our no therapy control group, in our CBT, cognitive behavior therapy group, as well as our humanistic group. This should be consistent with other videos using the same data. We next see the descriptive statistics for depression at time 2. This is not controlling for optimism yet. These are just the group means for depression at time 2. Here we can see that the control variable has a considerably higher depression than either of the others. If we scroll down, we get our main effects test. We can examine the F value as well as the significance. We can see that our covariate optimism in this model is not statistically significant, but even when controlling for optimism, therapy type is statistically significant with a very strong F value. We can scroll lower to examine the estimated marginal means that I discussed before. Now you'll see that these means are very close to the descriptive statistics above, but they're adjusted. As you see in the note below, the covariate appearing in the model is optimism. That means that the means for each group are adjusted for scores on optimism. And we get pairwise comparisons, or comparisons between the control and each of the others, CBT and each of the others, these direct t-test comparisons between each of the groups. This is very similar to a one-way ANOVA and analysis of variance, but the difference between ANOVA and ancova is that in ancova, or analysis of covariance, we're examining group mean differences while covarying for the effects of another variable.